stage in this liberal masquerade. Cabinet ministers close behind while the master spins his lies. Welcome to the Canadian circus.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Canadian circus. And this one I'm going to do a quick video just to show one of the Conservative members that was actually kicked out of Parliament today by Mr. Greg Fergus, Mr. Partisanship. And she was just making a simple, I think she made a name, or threw out a name that he didn't like towards Mr. Coca-Cola Randy. And she was only reading off of what one of her constituents said. So she was just basically reading off a piece of paper, and it was a statement made by one of her constituents. It was a Cree lawyer that was basically calling out Randy for being a fraudster. So normally you don't get kicked out if you're actually reading off a piece of paper. If you're not actually out and out calling the person a fraudster yourself, and if you're just reading it from one of your constituents, normally you wouldn't get kicked out. I mean, they did in the past. They allowed it in the past. I don't know why not this time.
Today, Cree lawyer Leah Ballantyne, who is a survivor of the 60 scoop, was quoted as saying, "Identity fraud is fraud. I think someone who has taken an oath of office to represent people in a level of government has an ethical duty to be honest with all constituents and all people in Canada, in which case the Minister of Employment has not done." She's right. That Liberal minister falsely claimed Indigenous identity. His company received government contracts using that stolen identity, apparently while consorting with cocaine dealers, and all while he was a sitting Minister of the Crown. What kind of a message is the government sending by allowing him to sit in cabinet? As Jody Wilson-Raybould said today, the Prime Minister is making a mockery of reconciliation and is enabling, quote, white people playing ancestry wheel of fortune. That fraudulent minister must resign, or the Prime Minister must fire him.
Honourable member, just to withdraw that word so that we can move on.
Mr. Speaker, I was quoting a Cree lawyer who called the minister a fraud. He is a fraud, and I don't withdraw.
All right, there it was. She actually called him a fraud there too.
On a point of order. The honourable member.
Speaker, earlier you issued an admonishment stemming from a quote in the National Post from a Cree lawyer who noted that the Minister of Employment committed identity fraud when he falsely claimed Indigenous heritage. The minister's company falsely claimed Indigenous ownership and subsequently received government contracts. What word would you suggest Indigenous persons use to describe the minister?
That's not certain if that's a point of order. The point of order which I was going to be coming to the honourable member of Calgary Nose Hill was that she had used the term, which is not appropriate in this place, to call another honourable member a fraudulent. I invite the honourable member from Calgary Nose Hill to please simply withdraw the use of that word in reference to a specific member of Parliament, a colleague of all of ours.
As recorded in the Hansard on February 9th, 2023, the member from Mirabel referred to the Prime Minister as a fraud. No admonishment was issued. Why are you admonishing me today?
This is not a debate. I'm asking the honourable member if she would please please withdraw the simple comment on the use of that word in reference to another honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, I was quoting an Indigenous person as it pertained to identity fraud by the minister.
One last time, I'm going to ask the honourable member if she would please withdraw the use of that word in reference to a particular member. Yeah. I do not see the honourable member rising. Ms. Rampel Garner, I have to name you for disregarding the authority of the chair. Pursuant to the authority granted to me by Standing Order 11, I order you now to withdraw from the House from any participation by video conference or by electronic voting system for the remainder of this day's sitting.
What a clown. What a clown. I don't like this guy. Guy's always been bad news. He's always been really biased towards letting liberals skate by. I mean, Justin Trudeau has said a lot of things, and he's gotten away with everything. He didn't even, the one time he didn't even have to retract what he was saying. He asked him several times. He didn't retract, and he still didn't even ask him to leave. He's completely biased. He's completely out to lunch. This guy has been a thorn in the conservative side for a while. And I don't know how many times this conservative member been kicked out now. You've kicked out the leader of the opposition, and you kicked out Michelle Rampel Garner. I'm pretty sure you probably kicked out more. I mean, buddy, you got to get your shit together. Like, seriously, get your shit together. Well, that's it for me on this one. Just wanted to show this quick one that another conservative MP has been kicked out, wasn't able to be the voice of her riding, and yeah. But I'm gonna leave a video link down below, because there was a video actually that she put out. There we go. Yeah, there's a video link gonna be down below because she put out a video describing what happened today, and that was on her specific YouTube channel. I'll leave a link down to that below so you can check that out and see her explanation of the whole matter. With that said, that's it for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.